Trust me, if you miss it just a little bit, you can smell so bad, because that area is so delicate, and that period as well, those 5 days can be so delicate that you need to take care of yourself properly, otherwise you smell so bad, or you contact infections and end up with odors. And so that is what I want us to talk about today. There are mistakes I used to make as well, and I've learned a lot over time, and my hygiene game now during my menstrual period is top notch. So you want to stick around, watch this video till the end, and equally do not forget to like and subscribe as well if you haven't. So tip number 1, this mistake of having to wait until your pad is so wet, like 100% wet, before you change that pad is a very big mistake, most especially if you have to pee throughout the day, you use the restroom and you repeat that same pad because you're waiting for it to be 100% wet before you can change. That is how you end up culturing bacteria down there, and you end up with odors, or you just start smelling because after using the restroom, and part of your pee mixes up with the the bad stuff coming out from your menses, and you can imagine how 5 to 10 minutes or 30 minutes after you start smelling so bad. So trust me, each time I use my restroom, most especially during my menses, I wash up a lot. I visit my restroom a lot, and I wash up a lot during the day, because that is how you maintain that area smelling fresh all the time. Because your menses is not something good, right? It is the bad stuff getting out of you. So washing yourself is 100% guaranteed that you will smell fresh and you put on your new pad. So you don't want to be stingy on buying enough pad for yourself during your menses. Have enough so you can change and feel good and feel fresh, so no one near you knows you are even menstruating, or so that is a big secret. Yeah, so that is tip number 1, something I realized, learned, and that has helped me a lot. I smell so fresh during my period, and that avoids me, prevents me from having bacterial infections as well. Tip number 2, you want to invest on good odor suppressant pads to use during that period. A brand like Always, there is One Poise. Those brands are so good. They are good because they can suppress any odor coming out from your stuff, and you smell like nothing is happening. That is a secret. I invest a lot on my pad. I buy the best quality, and I always try to read the label, and if I see that odor suppressant, and my menses flows a lot, so I am particularly so concerned to taking care of my stuff and always smell fresh and good without Tip number 3, you want to wear pants that are not really tight during your period. You want something that will allow that area to breathe. Those pants we used to call our mama panties, that is the best you want to use during that period. You want that area to breathe and airy. That is a secret. You want to avoid thong pants, those slim pants that are so fitted, and that produces heat, and you can tend to smell or not really, you can tend to not really smell fresh, because you want that area to breathe. So buy those mommy panties. They are at Walmart. You can find them, those big panties that are way bigger than your bum. Those are the best. That is a secret. That area breathes, and you tend to smell so fresh and healthy. Tip number 5, you want to drink lots and lots of water during your menses as well. Remember, when that bad stuff is going out, you need water to help cleanse you so you don't have odor, So if you notice, whenever you pee without drinking water for long hours, your pee tends to look yellowish, and maybe at times your pee will not smell fresh. So just imagine your period, when that flow is taking place, that is when you want to drink lots and lots of water, so it cleanses you and everything just goes out, and you're so clean and fresh from the inside. Yeah. very important. Tip number 6, I'll end this video with a recipe you can use, most especially when you're on your period. A cleanse you can drink whenever you're on your period to help cleanse you. So if there's any possibility of you contacting bacteria, infections and the rest, like this is just made with natural fruits and vegetables that have natural antibacterial properties in them to help cleanse you during that period. So as the bad stuff is going, it takes every bad stuff out of you and you end up smelling so good. I have a lot of these videos in my health channel. I share a lot of them, how to cleanse your skin from the inside out to smell fresh. And trust me, the best time to do these cleanses is during your period. Cleanse yourself and trust me, you will smell so fresh always. So you want to stick around and make sure you watch this video till the end so you can see the recipe and try for yourself, as well as continue having that clean routine, like wake up with a fresh shower. You don't want to wake up during your menses and find yourself doing chores in the house without having your shower. Like you wake up from sleep, you are in the kitchen trying to cook, you are all over cleaning without having a shower in the morning when you're menstruating. Is a big mistake. You will scare people away. Like, it's a big mistake. You don't smell good and you need to wash up so you don't end up culturing bacteria. That is a big mistake. Having your fresh shower in the morning, most especially when you're menstruating, you smell so good, and that is guaranteed 100% hygiene for you, most especially during that period. And as well as last thing at bedtime, you want to go to bed with a fresh down there, with a clean new pad. You don't want to sleep with a dirty pad you wore throughout the day. You want to change your pad. It is recommended like at least after 4 hours you want to change your pad. You don't have to wait for your pad to be so wet, like you put on a pad in the morning, because you don't flow a lot like me, because I flow a lot, so I change a lot as well. So if you're that person who doesn't experience that heavy flow, you wait until it is really wet in the evening. That is so bad. You might end up with bacteria. If that is a mistake you've been doing and you have bacteria infections all the time, trust me, you want to change that habit. You don't have to wait until it is really 100% wet to change. Most especially, you have that pad on throughout the day and take it to bed. That is how you end up with, you smell so horrible. And as I always say, you don't want to suffocate somebody's son if you have a partner or your husband, or for yourself. You want to smell fresh under your sheets. That makes you feel good, and so those are the tips I wanted to share with you today. I hope you picked one or two of the tips. Share with your girlfriends, share with your brothers so they can share the tips with their girlfriends, share with your uncles so they can share with their wives, so we can all improve and smell good and healthy always. Yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you for your time, thank you for watching, and bye.